This is a Global Original Podcast. On this week's podcast, the first of the new year, there's a man with an accent I could listen to all day. A little light abuse is given to our new dear leader. There's the man with the aggo rhythms, and a stranger makes an unwelcome appearance. But first, a man called up to correct me about something I said about economists being overwhelmingly against the idea of austerity, and how after 10 years of misery and lower police numbers, which meant higher crime, and lower nursing numbers and hospital beds, meaning a worse NHS and so on, after all that, we still owe more money as a country than we did before all that belt tightening. And this chap called in with what he thought was a killer rebuttal. Derby. Michael.
Yes, hello Nick, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, I just want to pick you up on one or two points you've been making about what you call facts in relation to economists talking about Brexit. So, for example, a leading economist, Milton Friedman, the person who was very influential to Margaret Thatcher, and at that time, a lot of the economists said he was wrong. Margaret Thatcher has since been credited in rescuing Britain economically.
Oh,
Professor
please.
Milton Friedman.
Since the financial crash, how have we done?
Sorry, I don't.
Since the recent financial crash, which is the worst financial crash either ever or certainly in memory, how has this country done?
I don't think it's done too bad.
Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Our national debt has doubled.
Can I please finish my sentence?
Our national debt's doubled, Michael.
Yes, but also look at what's happening in Germany. Look at the other economies in the world.
What? Yeah.
So the other economy, you were saying.
But your contention is that Milton Friedman, who's long dead, by the way, what's he got to do with it?
Who's dead?
Milton Friedman.
I'm not sure if he's died or whether he's not, but he did.
Believe me, he's still dead.
He did write a report saying how much Britain would benefit from Brexit. But you were saying
he wrote a report saying Britain would benefit from Brexit.
Yes.
And what was the report called? When was it published?
Is certainly within the last 18 months, and I'm sure you can look.
He wrote a report that was published in the last 18 months. Well, that's interesting because he died in 2006. Please tell me more about the facts that you've got at your fingertips, Sir Michael. God, he's come back to life. It's a miracle. That was priceless. If only a call was a physical entity, I'd put that on a plinth. That was beautiful. So Milton Friedman wrote a report that was published certainly within the last 18 months. That's an absolute fact. That's a certainty. Except he died 13 years ago. 0345 6060 973. Like I said, when nobody's interested in facts anymore, we're all about feelings now, baby. It's like the thing with climate change. You can have 10,000 climate experts all saying the same thing, and a vast chunk of the population will dismiss them because they read one person say something the opposite on Facebook. Milton Friedman. Well, Milton Friedman was so great, he's still writing papers after his death. That's how great he was. He was a genius, no doubt about it. He's the only person who ever died who is still alive now. I was doing the A to Z of 2019 over the Christmas period, and the rest of the clips in this podcast come from those shows. The first suggested door for a D, and then a man with the most delicious accent called in. Honestly, I could listen to him reading the dictionary.
Door.
Oh, door singular, right?
Door singular, not plural, door singular.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you mentioned a couple of weeks ago about how you had to try and break into your door,
yes,
I thought it was quite one of the funniest things that I've heard on the radio, certainly in a number of years, about how you had to smash it down with a scaffolding pole and whatever, and you can get into it.
No,
So
it did not smash down. I've got glass insert. You know those doors that have little glass inserts? And it's a cheap door. It's one of them plastic doors. I hate it. But it's got glass inserts, and so two people wielding a scaffolding pole, which is a very, very heavy thing. You've seen them, but I bet you haven't picked one up. Two of us using it as a battering ram could not break the glass insert on this door. I couldn't believe it.
I know. So I think that's quite a good one for your A to Z in the back of your book.
Right. Okay, good work. Thanks a lot, Matthew. Taking amusement from my pain. You believe that? 0345 6060 973. Let's have Cologne in Germany. Ed.
Howdy, Nick. I've got a D, namely Disney Plus, a video subscription service with Baby Yoda, has launched this year, and it has a lot of content from Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney, Simpsons, National Geographic, and so on.
Yeah.
It's available now in USA and 5 other countries, coming to UK in March 2020. But it launched already, and Netflix already lost million subscribers to this service.
Is that right?
Plus.
I find that hard to believe. They lost 1 million subscribers to Disney Plus.
Yes, already. After 1 or 2 months of service. And it is a big hit because Disney has a lot of content, old content, and also is producing new content, like this Green Goblin, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Baby Yoda. Millions of people are following Baby Yoda because it's cute and it, I've got no idea.
Unfortunately. But they have also Marvel content, because Disney has purchased Marvel and Pixar. So they have a lot of content also from other corporations, and it is available over this service. It is not yet in Europe. In Europe, it is only in Netherlands, but it is coming to West Europe and to UK in March.
Right. Can you imagine what a Disney cartoon looks like to the good people in the Netherlands?
Want to score some pot?
Yes, coffee shops.
All right, very good. Thanks a lot, Ed. 0345 6060 97. German accent, lovely.
No.
You can text 84850. Email Nick A. Pleasure listening to the German accent. Well, any foreign speaking person speaking English, it's just amusing to us, and I'm sure that us speaking German is very amusing to them too. Or French, or Spanish, or, any of these. But having said that, though, we don't really make the effort, do we? They make the effort right enough. Like when tourists come to this country, they make a tremendous effort to speak English. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to understand a blooming word they say, because nobody in this country makes the slightest effort to learn a foreign language. The absolute most we do is to, if they don't at first understand us, we speak louder, as though, that's going to help. And it never does. Coming up. Hello, Mandy.
Hiya.
Mandy.
Happy holidays.
Yes, and the same to you. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Arthur's Theme. Do you know what that bloke was talking about?
No, it's Dudley Moore film, wasn't it?
Well, Arthur's Theme was the Dudley Moore song.
Yeah.
And it was, I can't remember what it was like.
It was a good song.
It wasn't sailing, was it? Sailing.
No. I can't sing, so I'm not going to sing it to you, because you lose all your listeners. You could have called him Air Miles Andy for an A, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Air Miles Andy. Yeah.
I've got one for you.
Go on, then.
In quotes, Boris Johnson's friend, Jennifer Arcuri.
Ah, very good.
Yes.
Yes, they're pals.
Really?
They're bosom buddies, is what I heard.
Literally.
Jennifer Arcuri. I'd like to ask Boris Johnson what 2 things first attracted him to Jennifer Arcuri.
No, I'd like to ask it the other way around.
Yes, what on earth did she see in him?
Money.
Well, I'm not sure that any money has exchanged hands.
Yeah. Wait.
But really, I mean, maybe it was his svelte physique. Maybe it was like his
Got fatter and fatter.
his athletic silhouette. Yeah.
Not attractive. And his hair. What's with the hair?
Well, I think the hair is a deliberate attempt to try to cover up a bald pate. It's not working, Boris.
It's morning hair all day long.
He artfully dishevels himself before leaving the house. Most people do it the other way around.
Yeah.
They smarten themselves up before they go out, and then they get dishevelled during the course of the day. He has to continue to dishevel himself, which he does. If you see him approaching the camera, and he undoes his hair just to make sure that he's got his his look straight or wonky.
What looks? They're not good-looking looks.
No, but it served him well. It makes him look a bit untogether. Which makes people believe that he is, a kindly sort.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's he kidding? Not me.
Well,
not you.
Enough of the country to be getting away with it.
Yeah, I know. I can't talk about it. I can't.
Right. Well, don't then.
It was.
Just
terrible.
don't do it, Mandy.
You can't have an election in December. I'm sorry, it's wrong.
You can't have a what now?
An election.
Oh, election. See, I thought you said something else.
Yeah, I know. It's been rude.
All right, thanks a lot, Mandy. Keep it clean. Scott in Maidstone says, my A for 2019 is Abbott, as in Nick Abbott. I started listening to you around about May, and you've been the staple of my weekend evenings. Merry Christmas, Nick. Thanks, Scott. Philip says, Abbott, B is for biased, because you hate patriotism, Brexit and Boris Johnson. Hope you will be optimistic in 2021. I think you've gone ahead a little bit too much there. Happy New Year. A could be Australia. Sad news regarding the fires. Yeah, Australian fires. Australian fires. I know we can't go forwards, but when we come around to P, then patriotism is going to have to come in there, because apparently these days, if you disagree with anybody, that makes you unpatriotic. If you want the best for this country, not the best for you as an individual, that's very, very traitorous behaviour. Or something. 0345 6060 973. Lorna says A is for John in... See, this is a regular listener. John in Beckenham's algorithms. Is he on 4? Here, John.
John in Enfield.
Yes, John.
Okay, I want to talk about algorithms.
Algorithms, yes.
Have I got the pronunciation right?
You do, absolutely.
Loud and clear, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, at the moment, and from now on, we're going to be controlled entirely by algorithms.
Algorithms.
Affirmative.
Algorithms, and most of them, at the moment, contain a lot of lies.
Absolutely.
So that'll have to be sorted out.
I'll do that straight
by
away.
somebody that's more competent than the lot of MPs
people
we've
who
got
are
at the
running
moment.
us at the moment.
They're
Yes,
all
quite
right.
right too.
They're all right from the commercial point of view, but as far as going into theoretical theory, and
science.
a lot of the actual pilfering of money, people's money, say their life savings, is taken by using.
They're very good at that.
Using lying algorithms.
Algorithms. How are we spelling algorithms?
What's that?
How are we spelling the word algorithms?
ALOG. ARTHM. Or something like that, I don't know.
Something like that.
Word anyway,
approximately. It's very, very awkward to both spell and say.
It's an invented one. Yeah. It's an invented word, really, in reality.
Algorithms.
And so you'll have to excuse me.
I don't excuse
area,
you.
But you know what an algorithm is.
I most certainly do not.
It's swindling you out of the money, the money that you pay, for example, for gas and so on. Because what they do with electrical supplies in particular, they increase the voltage to grab the money back.
Of the algorithms, yeah, I understand that.
With algorithms.
You're making perfect sense now, John.
Well, they use that to check. So the thing is, when you're trying to compete with these big companies, they've got all this information to hand. So you'd.
How did they get this information?
How do they from? Well, they get it from the public.
Algorithms, yeah. The public are deliberately giving up their precious essence, and
they do it in their favour.
They're collecting it and using it against us. Can you believe that?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You're right on the mark there.
Well, don't worry about my gas.
It's happening to me for the last 18 months.
I bet it has. Don't worry about my gas production, John. I create just plenty enough gas as it is on my own.
Well, of course, there's lots of gas leaks, but there's a lot of power surges on the power lines from electrical companies that collaborate. The gas companies collaborate. One in particular.
Yeah, absolutely. Without mentioning any names. Yeah, I'm experiencing a gas leak at the moment. Here, John, I'm going to have to go, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, but it is they're swindling at the moment. The government is because they got a law which for covering the terms of connection, which is not complete. It doesn't cover power surges, hits on power line by lightning.
You know what you should do, John? You should speak to an electrical engineer.
I am an electrical engineer, fully qualified. You can inquire, put my name to.
I most certainly will do nothing of the sort.
And they'll tell you who I am.
If I asked them, they would, but as I'm not going to, they won't.
I know you're not going to. That's the trouble.
John, if only
the government doesn't dig deep enough.
Of course not. If only you knew something about electricity, then we'd really be getting somewhere.
I know everything about electricity. Do you know what? For example. Vectoral geometry is?
Of course I do. Who doesn't know that?
You tell me.
Oh, I will tell you. I absolutely will tell you. It's 5.
5 what?
Exactly. 5 watts. I couldn't have said it better myself. Wow, our stars certainly are in line now, ain't they?
Yes.
When they are, they are. Coming up, a clip which starts with a man who...
Catweasel was being re-shown...
Hang on a sec. Whoa. Can I help you?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm working here at 1 o'clock.
Not in here, you're not.
Oh, no, is it downstairs?
I've got no idea, but we're on the air now.
Oh, sorry.
You can leave any time you like.
That's fine.
As in right now.
Okay, all right, calm down.
Sorry, Phil.
That's all right.
It's a bloke I've never seen before. It's just walked in, past a red light...
Yeah.
And a mic on sign and told me to calm down. Who was that?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Oh, well, that's one for the scrapbook, that is, Philip. Have you ever heard anything like that in your life?
I have.
I'm on the air and he tells me to calm down.
Nick, some years ago, a radio presenter on another station, the same thing happened to him. He was broadcasting on a Sunday, and this guy came in like yours did, and I'm told that the listeners phoned the police.
Yeah, this is a very good idea, Philip. What is the number for 999?
Isn't there a police station near Leicester Square?
Somebody get me my taser. A guy walks in with a can in his hand.
Yes. There's
a red light on the door. There's a light that says Mike Live, and he still walks in and tells me to calm down. I am stunned.
You didn't order anything. You didn't order a little pizza.
He showed up without a pizza. I can't believe it. That happens to me, every now and again. Because apparently in radio, red lights just don't mean anything anymore. I think that they mean...
Warning!
That there's somebody doing important business in there. Now, I mentioned this the other day because this is where newbies get trained. I'm sitting in the engineer's side because I drive my own desk and, I'm doing like 4 jobs at the same time and being told to calm down by complete strangers that I've never seen before. On the air! Oh, my God. Which I thought was quite threatening, the way he said it. It was like, oh yeah. It was a little alarming. It was like we were going to get into a fight or something. A little bit aggressive, I thought. But, occasionally it does happen that somebody comes in and make a mistake because this is the area where they get trained in. And they think this is the area where they're going to be working in. No. Do not make that assumption. And so, I'm doing my highly important and a very, very vital show. And somebody will come in and they'll sit down thinking that, I'm not actually doing much in here. And I will, say, well, I'm actually on the air. And they will realise their mistake and they'll get up and go very, very quietly. Meek as mice. But not him. No, it's like he was wanting to pick a fight with me. On the air! Well, now I've seen everything. At Christmas, he's ruined Christmas on Jesus' birthday. Can you believe that? 0345 6060 973. You can text.
I think you're having a breakdown.
Yeah, it's because I can't calm down. That is my issue. Let's have a call in Camden. Claire.
Hi, Nick.
Claire.
Hi.
Yes. Yes, Claire. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine, thanks. I hope you have you have
security bodyguards. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll get Steve Allen to protect me.
I have an A for you.
Yeah.
The A that never was.
The A that never was.
Yeah.
Claire, please speak directly into the phone. We're not on speakerphone, are we?
Just a moment.
Oh, yeah, take all the time you need. It's a live show.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, that's better. There you are.
Sorry. There's an Arise Nigel.
Arise Nigel?
Yeah.
Arise Nigel.
The A that never was.
Oh, right. You're talking about Nigel not being given a sirship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody
don't say it.
cited him.
Don't say it. You're not about to say if anybody deserves it, he does, are you? Please don't say that.
Sorry?
I accept your apology. Thanks, Claire. Yeah, he ain't going to get no sirship.
I'm a nutcase.
For that, and plenty of other reasons as well. 034, I mean, I could have, kept her on for longer, but I'm not sure that it was going to actually go anywhere. So I'm going with my gut instinct, Claire. Horton Regis. Yvonne.
Hi, Nick, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. Okay, I've got a Q.
Yeah.
Q-A-N-O-N.
Q-A-N-O-N.
Yeah, correct.
What's that?
Okay. It's a conspiracy theory among Trump supporters. They wear letter Qs on their T-shirts and carry coins with the letter Q on.
Oh.
And yeah.
Right.
It's to do with the Great Awakening.
QAnon.
Mm-hmm. Look it up.
I most certainly will not do that.
Oh, don't then. But it's not fake news.
Yeah, it's another one of those kooky conspiracy theories that are particularly loved by those on the far right. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
everybody's out to get you. I'll sum it up. Yeah, it's like that.
They're all wearing T-shirts with the letter Q, and coins with Q on.
Yeah.
And it's a Great Awakening, so
I'm sure.
Take it as you hear it, but it's true.
Well, I can't. I'm hoping that this is a dream and that eventually I will have a Great Awakening. Wouldn't that be marvellous, Yvonne?
Fantastic.
If this was just all a nightmare.
Did you take the yellow pill tonight?
No, I took the blue one. Big mistake, huge. All right, thanks a lot, Yvonne. 0345 6060 973. QAnon, yeah. I don't really know what that's all about, but I do know that I'll sum it up for you. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's people who are, they fit into a certain category who wear T-shirts like that.
I love the poorly educated.
In a nutshell. David emails, R is for random intruder. Calm down. I really should calm down. That is my major problem. I've got an issue. Erith. Hello, Steve.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I rang in with a Clay one the other day, and my battery ran out, so I wasn't rude. I didn't hang up. It just cut off.
Ah, right.
I have another gangster, unfortunately.
Go on.
And it's going back. It's El Chapo.
El Chapo? That's a good one, yeah.
The Sinaloa cartel, the Americans finally got their hands on him, didn't they?
Yeah. El Chapo. Yeah, his son was... His son just had a big giveaway for some local community. They were giving away cars. It looked like There was pictures of it on the World Wide Web. There was a big car giveaway, and they invited a lot of people there. But I think about 2 people showed up. But you'd be very concerned if El Chapo's son invited you to a party with the promise of a big gift. I wouldn't show up, would you?
Well, let's say, with your Sopranos, when them sort of people invite you somewhere, it's like Goodfellas, isn't it?
Yeah, don't walk into a cellar with one of those people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot.
Can I just say something quickly before I go, please?
Okay, then.
Right, you say about people walking in on you. You said it the other day, coming in your studio, right?
That's right.
I live in a cardboard box, right? I've made the front door like a proper front door, drawn it as a front door. Mm-hmm. Do you know when? And I made a note saying to people, call out, right? Because I'm asleep or out.
Yeah.
But people just seem to think, and they just rip the front door off like they've got. Would you do that on someone's house? Apparently they do.
Yeah, I think I've got problems. All right, thanks a lot, Steve. Let's have a call in Stroud. Hello, Steve.
Hi, Nick. How's it going?
Good, thanks.
So I had a couple of R's for you, but then because of the incident just then, I've got a third R as well.
There was an incident.
So I've got an R for rude entries.
Rude entries. Excellent work. Yes. Rude entries with menaces. Yet. For a moment there, I definitely thought I was going to have to defend myself. Right, go on.
So hopefully it won't happen again.
Well, maybe. Yeah, who knows?
Stay on your guard, yes.
Oh, look, Kirkcaldy again. Hello, Jürgen.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you calm? Are you okay?
I am all right. I am calmed down. I am in a state of calm.
That's good to know. It's good to know. I've got 4 R's for you.
Okay.
Well, we could finally bring the Rees-Mogg family
yes.
into things, whether it's Jacob. Did you see when he took his son to work and his son does appear to just be a clone of him?
I've never seen a mini-me that looked quite as precise a copy. Yeah, but let's not start, bringing his kids into it. Let's just concentrate on the man himself.
He's bad enough, and then obviously his sister decided to get involved in politics this year.
Curiously, his sister sounds what a reasonable person in the street would describe as normal. Mm. How can you grow up in the same house and one sibling sounds normal and the other sounds like he does?
Indeed. Well, he's on the list. We can leave it there.
He is, yeah.
Fair to say.
He's on the list for 2 reasons. One is him reclining in the House of Commons like a naughty schoolboy who was trying to impress his mates as to how much he could get away with. That was pathetic. And the other was the Jacob Leaks Mogg, which, let me repeat, if you haven't seen that, is absolutely priceless. Somebody recreated that scene in the House of Commons using the medium of vegetables. It was really, really good. So he's on the list for two reasons. M texts. R is for RoboCop.
Affirmative.
Massachusetts State Police tested the first robot to work in the field. RoboCop is real. He wouldn't let he wouldn't have let an intruder into your studio. Absolutely. Now, is that different from that sort of Dalek-looking thing that they had as security around a building? I think it was in maybe Seattle or one of those places, which was prowling around the outside of a building and would come up to miscreants, or vagrants or whatever, and it had a camera on the front and like a speaker inside, and it would tell them to move along or some such thing. And within about 2 hours of being put into service, it was upside down in the decorative pond at the front of the building. So I would imagine that it was a bit more rugged than that. RoboCop is with it. What could possibly go wrong? Bermondsey. Hello, James.
Hello, Nick.
James.
I've got a brand new P. That's for Panic in the Studio 2019.
Yeah.
Have you stopped that intruder?
Well, we don't know. We're sending out the dogs, and we'll see if we can't find him. No, he disappeared. As I must, because that's it.